Everyone have Google open? Okay, go ahead and go over to your apps, or your squares over here in the top right corner. And you're going to select Sites. Okay, so,
Sites isn't on.
Yeah, we don't have sites.
okay, so go ahead and, even if you scroll down,
Yeah, no, it's not on there. You want us to just look it up?
are you guys logged in?
Yes.
You are logged in?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay, so go to Google and type in sites, like up here. Type in sites,
Okay.
and then click Google Sites. Okay, so Google Sites will be beneficial for us because we're the Muddy Paw Group, and it will be good for our marketing technique. It's something that we should start looking into do is creating a website for our page. Google Site is a good way to create the site. It's very like step by step. It's very simple, but eventually we would like work with an actual website building software program. But until then, we'll start with the basics and step by step. So, Joe, are you logged in?
Yeah, maybe the main on 3 times. Am I on there? Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and click the Create button. And then we're going to use in New Sites. And each of you are going to create like a Muddy Paw mock site, just so this way we can view them at the end and see, maybe we can steal ideas from each other and then eventually make one big Muddy Paw website. But basically with your Google site, you can add anything from Google in it. You can add a Google form to it, you can add a Google Doc to it, you can customize it to look however you want to. So this first page right up here is going to be your main page, your home page. Okay, so like whenever we go to our school website, maybe. Well, maybe not. But you know, whenever you go to the school website and it has like the softball team, and it has like the basketball team pictures, and it has like upcoming events. So that's like the first thing that we see when we get on that page. So that will be like the first thing we see when we get on this page. So let's go ahead. What do we want to call this website? It's about what?
The Muddy Paw.
There we go. So let's call it the Muddy Paw. Okay, I like things, me personally, I like things on one line that's a title. So if you want to expand your text box, you just simple click and drag. Okay, if you want to move it up, you can. If you want to move it over, you can do that as well. So that way it's centered, or if it's off centered, however you would like to do that. Okay, up here, the site name. This is what will appear on all of the site, or like all the pages. So no matter what, it will be up there. Just kind of used as a reminder of where you're at and what you're doing. So let's go ahead and put that one as the Muddy Paw also. And look, we can even add our logo. So do you guys have access to the logo? Is it in the O Drive or H Drive?
I think it's email, but I think I saved it to my.
Hang on, I'm gonna say I might have it.
Oh yeah, I have it right here. I can share it.
Can you put it in the O Drive? I was like, I might have it in my H Drive.
Looks like I have it.
You guys are marked. Oh, what about this? What is this one? Right here, Muddy Paw. Nope, I don't have it. Is this it, Tiger's logo?
But I do.
Guess we're gonna find out.
Give me a second, I'm trying to save it to them.
Darren, did you have it?
Yeah, in my H drive.
Okay.
Okay.
It was in your H.
In my H drive.
Which one is it?
Down. All the way down. Yep.
I just saved it to a folder in the O drive called Muddy Paw.
Okay.
I think make
What
it
about-
transparent. Down, yeah, transparent.
Okay, so, Darren brought up a good point where you can change the background. So like if we wanted to have a black background, the whole top header changes. And remember, a header appears on all pages.
I can't find it in the O drive.
If we make it transparent, then it will be the same color as our main title.
I can't find it.
Well, no, just do black or transparent.
I think so.
I'll try to do that.
I made it transparent, but
What
it still
folder
shows
did you
me.
put it in?
Me?
Yeah.
It's
That's not me.
called the Muddy Paw logo, but the only issue I see is it's the one that lists me that has a white background, and I can't make that transparent.
No, that's fine. So we can make that white or whatever. Scroll down. Is it in the O drive, not 1920 heater?
It's in a new folder called, in the O drive called Muddy Paw
Hold
logo.
on.
Let me make sure.
Ready, call. Found it. You're good. Okay. Okay. So you can decide how you want to do that.
You also changed the.
That's on you. Okay, again, because you are customizing your website, and then eventually we'll combine these and make these one website. Okay, so over here on the right side, we have inserts. So this is where we can go to insert a text box, to insert a form, a YouTube video, anything along those lines that we want to insert into our website, we can do that. Okay, so something that might be beneficial on this homepage is maybe we explain who we are, what we do. We add a picture of the main group, which is you guys.
You help me send her this.
Huh?
You help me send her this.
Can I do that in a second?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, over here are pages. Okay, so these were, are you guys all following along on the right side of the page? Okay, over here is pages. So this is where we can add the different page. So maybe we add another page, which is down here, the page with the plus sign, and we call it our menu. This is where we add our menu. Or maybe we call this next page our story. Okay? You can make that next page whatever you want. It doesn't have to be our story.
Would our story also be like our
Like
introduction
background.
sort of thing?
Sure.
Like
You
how,
can
like
call it
how we
intro.
explain it, you know?
You don't have to call it our story, you can call it whatever you want. And then so on. You can add another page for your menu. For our menu.
Can we do a get to know the staff?
Sure. Sure.
Okay.
You can do that. Okay, to simply move a page, you can just click and drag and move it. So if I actually want menu to be the next thing after home, then you can do that. Okay, by simply clicking and dragging. Notice that every time we added a page, it appeared up here at the top. Remember, this top part is what will appear on every single page. The title will change, but this top header will appear on every single page. Okay? So that helps us navigate. Okay? The next thing are themes, and this is where it gets fun. This is where you can select what it looks like, how it looks like, the colors of it. You can make that look however you want. Okay? So if I like this vision, and then I can change the colors that I want to be. I can change the fonts. Modern. I can even select the different colors I want it to have. Okay, so go ahead and do those things. Find your theme. I'll help you center.
So when I try to move this,
Mhm.
it only like do that. It won't, but like you won't let me actually move the words on this. Like I said, it here, it's just gonna pop up. Otherwise, it's been doing that since I started. How'd you? No, mm-mm,
Okay,
I'm good.
okay, okay.
One no.
Okay.
You're really good at your job.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You guys make me good at my job.
Aw.
In this room has ever felt personally victimized by Miss Ham.
What, Carly?
Nothing. It was a joke.
Okay, so everyone do me a favor and go to your home page. Okay, you can simply click home up there if you're not already on it. And we are going to insert a text box with an image. So over here are automatic layouts that we can just click and drag. So I am going to go with the main picture with a little description over here. You don't have to. If you want to just select a different layout, you can. But you just simply click and drag. The blue line tells you where it's going to go underneath. Okay? Now, this text box with the the placement box with the plus means that we can upload something. We can add a YouTube video. So maybe we did an actual intro of who we are, or we did like a camera shot of what we do, where we're located. Okay? We could do a map that shows where we're located. Let's see if it can find DCAM. It might need a, oh, I was gonna say it might need a space. Okay, so then we can just hit select. And then we could simply put, come visit us. Something along those lines. Or maybe since this is our home page, we put a welcome statement. Welcome statements are pretty standard on a main page because it's the first thing they see. Of course we want to welcome people to our website. Okay, after you add your text, this is where you can go to edit your text. Okay, so you can change it to be a title, which is what the Muddy Paw is, a heading, which is what this is, okay, because it's just a heading, it's not as big as a title. The subheading would be like maybe instead of, we have the Muddy Paw up here, but maybe we want to add down here, DCAB's first coffee shop. Okay, so we have our title, but then we also want to add a little more detail. Okay, and then normal would be just like normal text, what we put in our story. Okay, so this was our title, or our heading, and I want to change this to be centered. And then down here is where you're going to put your welcome statement. So, welcome to the Muddy Paw, DCAB's first coffee shop. Ran by 6-hour management class. Thank you for taking the time to explore our site. So on. Okay, we can add more to that later. Okay, it's nice to have images on your first page because then it gives people again a visual. So something that's cool is this image carousel. So we can click
Where's
it
that?
over here in the insert,
Okay.
and it's right underneath the image carousel. And we can add images. So I'm just going to add some random images. I don't think I've uploaded any on my computer from
Getting the new one.
right. I don't even know if I have pictures on here actually, now that I think about it. I'm going to add these ones because I know I have them. But this would be something where we add, we would add like our pictures of maybe items that we sell, or like if we made a coffee, we took a picture of what it actually looks like. I'm gonna do another one. Inserts. Okay, and see the dots down here tell me that it's like a slideshow. Okay, and I want to move this underneath the welcome statement. Okay, so then of course the welcome is the first thing you see, but then I want this to be the next thing you see. semblance of what outsiders will see whenever they look at it. You can go up here to publish, up there right by your name, your picture. You can hit publish. Okay, it's gonna ask what we want the web address to be, and I'm gonna leave mine the Muddy Paw. You can just put Muddy Paw, you can call it the Paw, you can call it the Muddy. Okay, you can change that. Down here where it says who can view my sites, anyone at BCR4 school district, we want to change that. Why do we want to change that?
Because not everybody goes to our school.
Right, not everyone will have like our school information. Okay, so we can change it so that way. So you're gonna click the change, then you're gonna click publish, anyone at BC, we're gonna change that. And we want anyone can find and view the published version. Okay, then you're gonna hit save. You're gonna click done. And then you're gonna hit publish. Okay, right after you do that, now publish has a drop down menu next to it.
Mine
Okay.
doesn't.
Give it a second to load.
And I did publish it.
You did? Hit publish again. Yeah, there it is. Okay, you're gonna click the drop down menu. Oops, I didn't mean to hit publish. And then you're gonna click view published site. So now again, I'm viewing it how other people will now see it. Okay, so when they first go to the Muddy Paw, this is what they will see. Okay, so they will see the Muddy Paw, they'll see my welcome statement, they'll see a slideshow here. Okay, then they can go to our page about our story, and then they can go to our menu page. Okay, you can notice that we haven't added anything on this. All right, do you guys have any questions?
How do I do the map and stuff? Down.
How do you do the what? Oh yeah, and then you type in the location. Yep. You don't have to do that. That's just something that might be nice to add. Any other questions?
Nope.
No? Okay, so that's what we are doing today. We're just playing with this website, creating our website for our coffee shop. Remember, this is a good way to reach our audience, especially people that aren't in the school that hear the announcements, get to see us every day. Okay, maybe it might be something to mention that we're only open on Fridays
For now.
for now. Maybe we don't put our menu up because we're still adding things. Maybe we just put the standard items. Okay, those are all things to think about, but that's what we'll be working on these next few days, weeks to come, is the website. This could potentially be your final. It's not a bad idea.
But we're gonna have it done before final time.
You think so?
Maybe not.
I don't know.
It might take a while.
It might.
Can we work on it at home too?
Yeah, so anywhere you have internet access, you can work on this because it's in Google. So if you close out of all these, I even close out of this one, and if I go back to my Google,
So like your Google Drive?
yep, you can just go to Google Drive.
Since you published it, are you able to go find the website?
It would probably take a little bit. Yeah, we could probably find it. Let's look. The Muddy Paw.
I say mine is TMP.
So whenever you did the publishing, that allows you to like share that more with people that have the specific link. Does that make sense? It would probably take a lot to go through Google. I mean, eventually it'd pop up on Google, but look at all these search results.
Yeah, I say mine are TMP because
TMP, the
Yeah.
Muddy Paw.
yeah,
Should I type in your name? I don't know.
I would put website just in case.
Nope.
No, dealers
But
are doing that because that's how.
Publish does allow you, because like I said, you'd probably have to go through a lot of search,
Click
like
on
searches.
click on Facebook, and share the
Right.
link to somebody sort of thing.
Right. Right. Yep, and you can get that link right here, the little paper clip. click that, and then you can copy the link. And then like if I wanted to share it with Joe, or if I wanted everyone to specifically to go on my page, I can copy and paste. And there it is. Notice that whenever I do that, they don't have the right to edit. They can just view.
Well, that's cool.
Whenever you copy and paste the link. Okay.
Who's not here?
Any other questions?
Nope.